Yo, 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 good morning. How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with a quick NBA main slate video. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. And without further ado, guys, let's start the show. All right, guys, welcome back. Real quick, had a good night last night. I can't complain. Let me show you all real quick. NHL has just been nothing but spectacular lately. I got a 218 on FanDuel on one lineup and a 213 on another lineup. These are the lineups that I give out in the DFS club, man. NFL too, man. We were taken down for a little bit in FanDuel and then kind of came down, but still 2 out of 3 lines ain't bad. And then all 3 of my showdown lineups cast very nicely. So very profitable night. I missed on NBA for the first time this week. But you know what? That's what happens, man. It's DFS. That's what happens. You can't, normally I pride myself on cashing on every single sport every day, but just missed NBA yesterday. So it's all right. It was a weird kind of slate. So if you guys want to join the family, you guys want my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacking, which is so important in most other sports, it's dfsclub.com, guys. dfsclub.com. Very simple. Very simple. You got DFS Space, my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS, and you get every single sport, man. I take 3 to 4 hours a day to study NHL, to study NBA. And NBA, the news is always flying in. So you get the members-only podcast 1 hour before lock, where all the news comes in, like that Giannis news yesterday. We caught that just in time. Shout out to AG. Shout out to the DFS Club, man. The news, man, we got so many eyes and ears out there. Like, everybody's on it. So we're able to get him out. So, yeah, guys, members-only podcast is the real deal. We had people playing soccer yesterday. We got UFC tomorrow. I cannot wait for that. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And we're the cheapest in the business, guys. We have our bronze, silver, and gold plans and our 3-day passes. If you guys want to check us out, $14.99 a month. Nobody can beat that. We cover prize picks, sports wagering, members only podcast, like I said, the lineups, top plays, top stacking, core plays, lineups. Did I say lineups? Yeah, guys. Come check us out, dfsclub.com. We'd love to have you guys. Shout out to the club, man. Let's go. And last order of business, guys. This is Draft Dashboard, the sponsor of the video. It's only $1 for 30 days. If you click on the link in the description below, you yourself can have Draft Dashboard. You get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players. That's for NFL, NBA, and NHL. We still have plenty of NFL to go, gentlemen and ladies. The lineup optimizer, player trends, who's trending up, who's getting in the old prison pocket, sleepers and studs of the slate, the position optimizer, and the NBA cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. You got one for NFL, MLB, NHL, guys. This is Draft Dashboard. Man, you guys want to win some NHL with us, man? You gotta sign up for the club. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm on like another level right now. It's been crazy profitable this year for NHL. All right, so first, since I'm doing it the day of, let's look at the spreads, the matchups, and then we'll get into the players real quick. All right, so let me pull this up here. Beautiful. Okay. And first up, Miami and Indy. So Bam, Butler are going to be out for this game. Indy, Drew Holiday, TJ McConnell is going to be out too. So there you go. 5.5, 207 total. We got Cleveland at Washington. For Cleveland, Chetty, the Cheese, Osmond, and Dean Wade are going to be out. For Washington, Denny, Aaron Holiday, Bryant, and Hachimura is going to be out. 208 implied total. Only a 3-point spread in this one. Next up, Philly at Atlanta. For Philly, Tobias Harris is questionable. And then Riller and Simmons, we already know that. And then for Atlanta, Reddish, I don't think he's going to play, but he is questionable. Bogdanovic is out and Hunter is out. 216 implied total. Atlanta's only favored by 2.5. So far, we got a lot of close games. Next up, Minnesota at Brooklyn. 222.5 implied total. Brooklyn's favored by 7. For Minnesota, you got Edwards questionable, Vanderbilt questionable, Noel questionable, Cat questionable. Pat Beverly's out, McDaniels is out. And then for Brooklyn, David Duke, Joe Harris, and Kyrie are out. Next up, we got Orlando at Houston. 217 implied total. Houston's favored by 3. For Orlando, we're looking at MCW out. Fultz, Isaac Moore, and Jalen Suggs are out. For Houston, Christian Wood should be good to go. I think he's going to play. Kevin Porter Jr., questionable. We don't know that. Green and Wall are out. Then we got the Pelicans at Dallas, guys. 216 implied total. Dallas is favored by 7, so be careful with this one. For the Pelicans, Josh Hart is questionable. Zion's still out. For Dallas, Porzingis is out. Just got that word. He's trending towards doubtful. So, and then Nikita and Willie Cauley-Stein are out. Next up, we got Boston at Utah. 210 implied total. Utah's favored by 7.5. For Boston, Jaylen Brown will be out this game. And for Utah, Trent Forrest will be out. And then we got the late night hammer, guys. We got a rematch here. Let's go Warriors. Let's show them who's the best in the league. 217 implied total. Now Golden State's favored by 7.5. Last game, they were 2-point dogs. So, I don't know. I guess Devin Booker's that big of a deal. But for Phoenix, Booker's out. Frank the Tank is out. Sarge is out. And then for Golden State, Iguodala, Clay, and Wiseman are out. Last but not least, the battle for LA. We got the Clippers at the Lakers. 218 implied total. Lakers are favored by 2. Batum for the Clippers. Batum, Kawhi, Preston are out. For the Lakers, you already know everybody's questionable. Bradley, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Ariza, and Nunn. So Davis, James, and Bradley are questionable. Ariza and Nunn are out. And that is only a 2-point spread. So, I try and target the closer games because blowouts have been a monster this year, man. They're lineup killers. They really are. All right, so let's go to my watch players. Let's pull this up here. Break them down player by player here. So at 5-1, there's no particular order, no shooting guard or whatever. I'm just going to give you guys my top players that I'm looking at today. Seth Curry at 5-1, I think is pretty good value, man. Nobody ever plays him with Embiid back, especially. This man's been playing no less than 32 minutes in his last 3. It's only a 2-point spread in Atlanta. 20, 34, 28 in his last 3. So I think Seth Curry here might go overlooked, man. He's $300 more on FanDuel. Next up, with no Porzingis, I kind of like Jalen Brunson. I like, too, the fact that he's 4.9 now in DraftKings, where he was over 5K. Normally Porzingis is out. He gets a little extra run, and he can break a slate, too. Then we got Dennis Schroeder with Jaylen Brown out. I like him at 6K. Don't like the price tag. I like him on FanDuel more, where he's 5.5. I'd say more of a FanDuel only, but his last 2 against Utah, 38 and a 50. So he'll get some extra run. And then, again, Miami with everybody out, man. Kyle Lowry, 7.8. And I have a figure, too. He's going to be a low own because he burnt everybody with that 20 last game and 28. You'd figure he would have went off, but, hey, it's NBA, man. You never know. $1,300 cheaper on FanDuel. I don't know how you don't play him on FanDuel with Bam and Jimmy out. Kyle Lowry, especially on FanDuel, guys. Holy shit. Next up, we got Kevin Huerter at 5.1K. We'll get the start. In a close game, he plays sometimes he'll play 40 minutes. It's just, he's kind of scoring dependent, so just beware of that. He does have a scary floor of 15 and then a ceiling of about 30. So I do like that at 5-1. Kevin Porter Jr., if he plays at 7-7, the matchup is good against Orlando. Should be a close game. Before he got hurt, man, he was getting 50, 40, 54, 48. So I do like that. We just got to wait to see if he's going to play. Campaign for some value for Phoenix at 3.7K. He comes off the bench. It depends on the game flow. Depends on the blowout. Like in blowout run, he'll get extra run. I don't think this game's going to blow out, but still he'll get 15 to 20 minutes. He got 32 last night. 3.7K. I don't mind it as a punt play. And then Jarrod Allen at 8.1K against Washington. I absolutely love it. I played Jarrod Allen a lot this year, I've noticed. 44, 53, 42 in his last three. Plays 30 to 35 minutes, depending on how close the game is, man. But Jarrod Allen should smash. And then McCall Bridges, too, another GPP play. 6-1. I like the FanDuel price where he's $200 cheaper. This man's been playing 40 to 41 minutes in his last three games. And we know he can get us there, man. I mean, he got 34 last game and 40 to 41 minutes. McCall Bridges could get you a 40. So just keep that in mind. 6-1's kind of steep, but I think you're just paying for minutes here. Next up, we're going to go to Chalky Cole Anthony. He will be chalk today, guys. Right now, he's already garnering 22% ownership. 8.2K. It's just the matchup's too good against Houston, man. Way too good against Houston. But yeah, he is going to be popular today, so look out for that. Let me adjust my – there you go, so you guys can see better. Terrence Mann at 4.9. If you want some of this Clippers team, I do like him at 4.9. He's been getting consistently 25 to 28 minutes. The Lakers and the Clippers are just a mess. But, yeah, he's got 30-point upside, so I don't mind that. Eric Gordon, if you want to take a real dart throw GPP flyer at 4.9, he's going to start. He's going to play probably about 35 minutes. Just very scoring dependent. I don't like playing scoring dependent guys, but if you get Eric Gordon on the right day, man, he gets you a 37 like he did 3 games ago. So yeah, don't mind that. If it depends on how many lineups you're going to play. Trae Young's always in play at 10-2, 63, 50, 48. Started out the season kind of slow for DFS purposes, but I mean, he's one of these players that are, consistently getting 50s and 60s right now. So you got to ride that hot hand in a close game. I do like some Trae Young exposure. Andrew Wiggins at 6'6". I think the Warriors are really going to step it up. I think they're kind of sour from that last game from turning the ball over like 100 times. But Wiggins still looked pretty decent, man. 33, 36, 34 minutes. He'll get a ton of minutes. He'll get them. Steph will get them. Green will get them. But other than that, I mean, the Warriors run a very large rotation. But, these guys will get their minutes. So I don't mind Wiggins at 6'6". Right now, very low ownership. For the Lakers, out of the 3 guys, just give me LeBron at 10-4. He's going out there and consistently getting 60, 56, 62 in his last 3. So out of the 3 guys, a lot of people just go AD. I'm going to go LeBron, man. I think he outscores him today. Christian Wood at 9-3. He's definitely in play. Just be careful because he got hurt last game. He was in a walking boot. I don't know how he's going to play today, but he's going to play. The matchup is juicy against Orlando. But another one, before he got hurt, 60, 64, 43 in his last 3. Nothing but 48s and 49s against Orlando in his history, so I don't mind Christian Wood at 9-3, even at that price tag. So for Miami, Caleb Martin at 3.7, don't mind it. With no Jimmy and Bam, played 27 minutes last game, got a 22. If you're good with 20 to 25 fantasy points, he could get a 30. He does have that ceiling. He's in play. And if Kevin Porter Jr. cannot play, I have to figure that Armani Brooks would get the start. He played all their minutes when Kevin Porter was out last game. He's only 3.4K. So this could be good value here. 29 minutes, 33 fantasy points. Amari Brooks at 3.4 right now. If Michael Porter is out, wrong Porter Jr. there. Kevin Porter Jr. is out. I do like Amari Brooks. Daniel Gafford at 5K. I don't mind it. He's been getting the minutes. He's been behaving himself. He's been staying out of foul trouble. He's got coming off a 40, and he's been really consistent. 40, 31, 37, 37, man. The only problem with him is he splits minutes, 1, and 2, he gets into foul trouble. So we'll see. Then you got Serge Ibaka at 3.6, another good value play. He went from 25 to 18 minutes. I think in a close game, they'll run him a little bit more. I don't know what happened to DeAndre Jordan, but he got like 2 minutes last game and 2 fantasy points, something like that. I think they're going to run Ibaka, and I think they're going to run someone else who we'll get to, who's already been announced as a starter today. But, yeah, he comes off the bench at 3.6. I don't mind that. Jashawn Tate at 6K, especially if Michael Porter Jr., Kevin Porter, there we go, Jr. is going to be out. Will he get a 70 again? No, but he's got 30 to 40-point upside realistically. Last time against Orlando, he did get a 40 burger, so Yeah, he went nuclear that last game. I'm glad I had him on FanDuel, but 6K, I do like that. And I like Franz Wagner, man. No Jalen Suggs at 5'8". I really like this Orlando Houston game to target today. 33, 44, 31. He won't break the bankroll. Consistently plays 32, 38 minutes. Again, with no Suggs, he'll be in there. He'll be in there as long as this game stays close. So I do like Franz Wagner at 5'8". He's $600 more on FanDuel, though. You can take a shot on Montrezl Harrell at 5'6". Only been getting 21 to 20. He's been getting the lesser minutes out of between him and Gafford, but he's only 5'6", man, and he's a points per minute monster. 37 last game, 25 before that. These are the type of plays you got to, make in a GPP tournament. You're looking to take stuff down, man. Chris Duarte's fine at 4-4. I'm not a big fan, but, I mean, if he's going to get 35 minutes again with McConnell out, I mean, he should get all the minutes in the world. It's just the production, man. Come on, Duarte, get it for us, man. But, yeah, he's in play. Garrison Matthews at 4.5K, $100 more on FanDuel, very scoring dependent, but he gets the minutes. Big time. 21, 26, 28 DraftKings points. If his threes are dropping, because that's all he does, he shoots. He doesn't pass the ball, doesn't get rebounds. If you think he can drop a 30, I love it at 4.5. Next up, Mo Bamba, 6'4". I like this spot, actually. Nobody's talking about him. He is 21%. He is chalky right now. Kind of surprised by that. I was kind of hoping I'd be kind of sneaky about it, but Mo Bamba should smash today, guys, at 6'4". Going up against possibly Christian Wood, which I think he is. Don't mind that. Don't mind, if you want to stack him and Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter, 6.5K. Also drawing a lot of ownership today. Matchup's juicy, man. Houston's 29th in the league against bigs. So I like that. Next up, Marcus Smart with no Jaylen Brown at 6'1". Without Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart smashes, man. 40, 37. I look at these other games too without Jaylen Brown, 43. But yeah, 6'1". If you like a 40 burger, he'll get like 35, maybe 40 minutes if the game stays close. They can keep it close. I do like Marcus Smart. Evan Mobley, I still think is too cheap at 6'7". Evan Mobley should be in the 7K range. He's playing his normal minutes, 48, 27, 37 in his last three. For a 6K player, it's going to get you a 40+, and a good matchup against Washington. Kind of like that. Next up, DeAndre Eighten at 7'4". Going up against Golden State. Last game against him, man, he got a 48. And again, with no Booker T, he should get more production, man. Chris Paul's just going to dish it off to everybody. And you guys saw it again last night. He got a 39. So they're coming off a back-to-back, but it is going up against the Warriors. You can tell Chris Paul really didn't play that much. And the time he was in there, he kind of took it easy. They're preparing for this Warriors game. So I know it's a back-to-back, but I honestly don't think Phoenix went all out yesterday. So this one will be fun to watch again. And get yourself some DeAndre Ayton. Jonas Valanciunas, 9'4". Nobody's going to be on him. I get it. I just like to attack bigs against Dallas. And especially with no Porzingis, Valanciunas can go 1% today and could completely break the slate. Even at 9'4", I love playing bigs against Dallas, guys. Been doing it all year, and it's been working out beautifully. Didn't work out last time. He only got, it was a blowout, though. Again, box score watchers. You see Jonas Valanciunas, the scorers, and those are games either they're getting blown out or they're blowing the other team out or somebody's blowing somebody, But the game stays close at 9-4. Jonas Valanciunas could easily get a 70 here. He got a 70 the game before that. So I know he's got it in him. And I know with no Porzingis, Valanciunas could be the man today, guys. Cam Johnson got 27 minutes last game. I like that. He's a really, really safe play at 4-2. 34, 27 in his last two. Again, we're starting to learn the rotation in Phoenix. Cam Johnson, love it. Chris Paul, love it. 8.4K. And a competitive game, man, he'll do it. 50, 48 in his last two against Golden State. Give me Chris Paul at 8-4, man. Give me Kyle Lowry today. I already know which direction I'm going. But yeah, CP3, Ayton, Good little two-man stack there. Cam Johnson. I mean, there are some good DFS plays in this game. We got Tyler Hero, should start at 7.5. Went out there last game and fucked the dog, but it's a new day going up against Indy. He played 36 minutes last game. You guys know he's got 40, 50-point upside, so I don't mind Tyler Hero today at 7.5. And then it's already been announced that Dwight Howard's going to start at center today. Again, last game he got 35 minutes, 36 fantasy points. If they're going to start him again today, which they said they already are, he's going to start. If he's going to get 35 minutes again, he's a lock, guys. You got to lock in Dwight Howard at 3.6. Points per minute, machine, and bigs against the Clippers too, man. Got to love it. Dwight Howard should feast today. It's just when he starts, hopefully he gets 30 minutes. He probably will. James Harden's a good pay up at 11.5. Dude's been looking like his old self a little bit, you know. He's almost getting back up to 70 points a game, 35, 39. He's playing damn near 40 minutes a game. Last time against Minnesota, he got a 77 and then a 60. So nice pay-up option here. James Harden, if you don't want to go to Luka, nice pivot. Dwayne Dedmon will start again today. He's still only 4.8. 30 minutes last game, 39 DraftKings points. Gotta love it. Dwayne Dedmon, great value at 4.8. And then you got Luka Doncic with no Porzingis at 11.8. Him and Harden, I would go with probably the lower owned one. New Orleans, Dallas. I mean, look at the point spreads too. Look at these games that are supposed to be closer. It's going to be, Harden or Luka. Both are great plays. It's just a man. For me, it's going to be the ownership. Right now, they're about tied, so we'll see, man. But yeah, lots of ways to go this late. It's kind of nice doing these the next day, not the night before. I got a little bit more info before, the slate starts. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, come join the family, guys. DFSclub.com. We'd love to have you. Shout out to the DFS Club, man. You guys are awesome. Looking for another profitable day today. We got UFC going tomorrow all day. It's going to be a blast, guys. We want my lineups. You want ownership, projections, top stacks, core plays. Who's going to smash? Because we do change our mind depending on the news. But especially my UFC content, guys, dfsclub.com. Come join the family. Cheapest in the industry. Shout out to you guys. Don't forget, please hit that subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. I know there are a million NBA DFS videos out there, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch mine. And I hope it helps you guys catch. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to go back to studying UFC for tomorrow, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.